day. From Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Devin Singletary. He played in his state at Florida Atlantic. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
To Stephon Diggs.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Singletary, again the ball carrier.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Bills.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Devin Singletary.
And on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings
on 2nd down. Here's a run with Singletary.
The handoff to Devin Singletary. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Devin Singletary.
Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And
now they'll throw with Allen. He finds his target, John Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
Incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Allen. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Dolphins now taking the field, led by the 5th overall pick back in April out of Alabama. Quarterback Tua Tagovailoa.
And I'm not sure what the proper term is, whether things just actually worked out. The universe spoke serendipity, but you remember all through 2019, everyone was talking about Tua Tagovailoa going to the Dolphins in the draft, and many thought that was lost when the Dolphins actually won a few games at the end of the season. But Tua still went to them at number 5, and he has fit in perfectly. Exactly what they've been looking for at the quarterback position.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Tua now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or 2. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the 1st round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 40. 19 yards that time for number 19.
First and 10.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
He's brought down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. Run there by Matt Breida, and he spent the early part of his career in San Francisco sharing the backfield and sharing the ball. What you really want with him, open space and make sure he's touching it, because he can take it from 0 to the end zone in a very short amount of time.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jakeem Grant, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. That touchdown certainly a welcome sight. Remember, they were shut out last week. They talked to us about getting early momentum. Well, here you go in the opening quarter.
Got to rebuild confidence, because when you get shut out, I don't care how strong you are mentally, you've got to take a step back and say, okay, what just happened here? Because nothing that we were doing worked well enough to get into the end zone, and that's a nice confidence-building drive, one that puts it in the end zone to give them an opportunity.
And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25 yards.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Singletary to get the drive started. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Singletary, the Bills
Working with a second and 3.
Baker in on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up
a play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Third down.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Going deep for Diggs. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Well, look at the numbers for Parker in last week's game. 6 catches, 68 yards.
And what we just saw there was exactly what they need against this defense. Big plays. They were able to pick up a first down on that one.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, Tua going deep here for Parker. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
2nd and 7.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Complete. Smith has it. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
At the 41-yard line.
On 2nd down now, Singletary. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
First down, Bills.
Allen. And the grab by Croft. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bills, nothing.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Handoff to Devin Singletary.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Allen's pass. Complete.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Allen's throw is complete.
Allen.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Lee Smith.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Dolphins' 17-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Christian Wilkins coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener. That's a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Makes the score Dolphins 7.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The rookie Tua Tagovailoa and the rest of the Dolphins set to take over. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida.
Matt Breida, the ball carrier.
And this defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Singletary. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
What I enjoyed most about watching Devin Singletary as a rookie, and he had a nice campaign, 775 yards on the ground and a rushing average in the top 5 in the league last year, is that what I saw in college transferred to the NFL. Continued to make the first tackle miss, whether he's in the hole or on the perimeter. I expect him to get to 1,000 yards rushing this season.
Brings up 2nd.
This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Jerome Baker with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. A reminder, still some good games coming up here in Week 2 of the NFL. Later tonight, a rematch from that Super Bowl a few years back. New England visits Seattle up in the Northwest. And then on Monday night, we'll be there. The first regular season NFL game ever played in the state of Nevada. The New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders from Allegiant Stadium. That should be something. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now it's Breida. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And it's caught by Parker. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
We're on Miami.
Tua to Parker there for the Miami first.
1st and 10.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Breida. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 27-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
7-yard line.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. That is caught at the 7. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. And this is caught by Parker for a 40-yard touchdown catch. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Sanders on for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And Devontae Parker able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us.
And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on.
To a hit, and the ball is out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. The 30. 10. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25. Getting set to go again on offense. Here's Devontae Parker now. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. They run with Breida, and they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there. And he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So a very tight first, and just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Bills 13.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Brings up second and
from the gun, it's Tua. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the Jets sweep, here's Grant. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Singletary again. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. Singletary, they'll run for it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Allen's pass.
Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And the Bills have taken the lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
90 yards receiving now for him in the ballgame. It's a first down.
Nice snag by Devontae Parker. While it took him 5 years in the league to have his first 1,000-yard season, he broke out in a big way. The former first-round pick had career highs across the board in 2019. In fact, his touchdown total for the year equaled his career total to date.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. This is Breida, and he'll get across the 30 to the 32. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
It's complete to Grant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a give to Breida. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
6-yard line.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have...
And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Tua and the rest of the Dolphin offense heading back out. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear, get with him and say, all right, well, man, what do you need? What's going on here? So he's one person he can lean on. He's going to have to lean on that guy right now.
Pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all.
Stephon Diggs, the 40. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Complete.
Stephon Diggs. 77 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Gets it to the 30-yard line, but the football's not going to stay there. There's a penalty marker down.
Return team. Can't do that.
So that will push him back.
And now we know why he had a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
To Preston Williams.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Ball carrier. Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to pass. Tua. Brought in over the middle by Glenn. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down.
First and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Parker that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Incomplete.
Third quarter from Miami. This is second and 10. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Intended for
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a third and 10. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard move, 8-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-point drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And able to find John Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. And they'll run with a former Jaguar. It's T.J. Yeldon. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
The
tackle made there by Eric Rowe.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 45-yard line.
On second and 9, Allen. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
The end of the third.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Back now in Miami. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. He goes underneath for Yeldon. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
T.J. Yeldon.
12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
First down, Buffalo.
Here's Allen on first and 10. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
A loss of 12.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
After the sack on first down, Allen, it's complete to Diggs. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The Bills on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is third down and 12. And he's able to find Diggs. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first.
First down.
On first down, Allen. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. He finds Yeldon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that will make this a 19-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
This is Jakeem Grant. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Miami set to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
1st and 10 at the
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Parker again, but it's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Steps away to his left. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
And you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quit in him.
0.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa looking for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. This is caught. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
A loss of 2.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
The 3-yard line.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jakeem Grant with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
The Bills ball carrier.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5.
3rd down.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And Diggs has it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They go right back to Singletary. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Singletary. And some room to roam now. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will extend their lead.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1.
Their own 28.
And the Dolphins getting set to go here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. That'll be complete to Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing.